I was thinking another way to use the drone is just like real estate stuff, like buy a drone and film people's houses for them, and then yeah, I mean that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's a big one. Is why I can't wait to get my license, because you have to be licensed to do commercial stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I can't just like Venmo you.
Yeah, I looked into that too, and no.
Yeah, that can't be off the books.
Like, can you just no?
Yeah.
But it's not too crazy of a test. It's 60 questions. Then you have to pass with a 70%.
For like, is this about like drone or flying knowledge, or is it about like business and marketing?
Drone and flying. So a lot of it's like learning the airspace and like the rules of flying a drone.
Like how high up you can go and like in what condition.
Yeah.
It's like driver's ed, but for a drone.
Yeah, exactly. Like
that's probably been my biggest barrier, like because I'm a recruiter by trade, like that's what I do for work, and so I wanted to start like a consulting business, like helping University of Iowa students or Kirkwood students with like developing their resumes, interview skills. Like I do a ton of mock interviews with schools in San Diego and San Francisco for my community outreach that I do through my company. And so I was thinking about doing that, but the biggest barrier to get into it is like the logistics, like the licensing, the paying the state to open an LLC that might not make any money, you know. So that's like the hardest part. And so if you didn't have to take a test to fly your drone, like, it might be easier for people to sell houses. But yeah.
So that gets me excited too. That there is a barrier, because once I have it's like, okay, nice. Like it's kind of hard to get. So
yeah,
I'll be able to make some moves, I hope.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's just fun too.
That's what I was gonna say. Like a lot of does yours have the thing where you like connect your phone to the controller?
Yeah, that's a controller. Then
that's sweet.
Pops up,
so you can like see it real time while you're flying.
Yeah,
that is so cool.
It pops up, then the sticks are in there, and they screw in, and
that's sweet.
You're flying, yeah. Then it's like a controller too.
Yeah, that's like a video game.
You're the gaming. It's very intuitive. Like, okay, I'm here.
Is this like your zoom right here? Zoom in and out. Or
yeah. And or this will change your the gimbal to look like up and down.
Tilted. Yeah.
Straight down.
Oh, that's so cool, man. Yeah, that's sweet. I actually just bought the PS5 yesterday. It reminds me just of like a game controller. Like it'd be so fun to just like watch and fly around. So it definitely helped. I picked it up and started flying. Like, okay, like, I get this, but it's still just like people are so good at flying drones. It's insane. Yeah, there are videos I've seen on Instagram of people like flying into these buildings and like zipping around corners or in parking garages, and they're so fast. I thought I was going to be better than I was. You could set yourself up with a little agility course, actually, like little circles out in your like yard and just fly through them and stuff. So I've been using like big like tree gaps and spaces to practice with things. That's sweet. When we get happy, our dog all trained up, we'll call you and do a little Vizsla agility course, fly over. Oh, that'd be sick. Yeah. That'd be awesome. I don't know what we're going to do with that footage. We could do it. Yeah. He's so much to do. Yeah, and then for the, I want to start that car. No, I'm going to start that car show too. Yeah. So tell me about that. What is that about? Kind of marketing. Well, so it could be a marketing show if needed to, but essentially like a top gear walk around car preview show / like comedians in cars getting coffee is idea. So I'm thinking it would be like, hey, what's up? Today we got this car. You walk around it, check it out, whatever. And then like drive it around ideally. You could get like some drone footage and stuff and make it into a cool video as well. And then just talk about the car and have it like a test drive / like ad / just fun, like just video about cars and driving and just talking about it. That'd be sweet. Because there's a car show in the Coral Ridge Mall parking lot right behind. Yeah. So I mean, you can like walk over and do that. That'd be awesome to get like But and that's the other thing about Iowa. Like, there are so many car shows, and people love their like older cars. Like, I saw your poster up there. But yeah, it's people seem to really like older fashioned cars, and then there are also a lot of people here that seem to have a lot of money because you see like Nissan GTRs and like G wagons and stuff like that. So that'd be a cool little sideshow.
And mostly because, one, I just love cars, looking at them, talking about them, touching them, just everything. touching, yeah, just touching them. For when you get in a nice car, but it's like you just feel the wheel and it just feels nice. And it's all the,
that's the funniest thing. So, like, about my dad's Camaro, so like we restored it, and it took like 10 years because he switched out a bunch of stuff, parts weren't ready. It took longer than expected. And so he finally finished the car and was able to drive it for like 3 years before he passed away. But it was like his favorite thing. And I helped him through part of the process. And then I graduated college and moved to Seattle. And when I came back, he had already changed stuff out in the car that we had worked on. And so now, like, when people ask me about it, if we're out driving and they're like, what, this or that does it have? And I know it's like type of engine it has and everything like that, but like they'll ask me a very specific question about, the engine or the suspension or something like that. And I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, why are you driving the car then? Oh, yeah. It's like, have you seen Mark Wahlberg Mark Zuckerberg on Joe Rogan talking about like hunting? Oh yeah. He was like a bow and arrow hunting, and Joe Rogan's like, so what kind of bow do you have? And he goes, oh, I don't know, man. Yeah, that was that was hard to watch. Yeah, I know, and it's like, dude, you're the smartest guy in the world. Like, just tell him you don't know. Yeah, that's the best thing. Like, people just don't know how to say I don't know, and I mean, that's kind of my only qualm with putting it in a car show. Is I should make sure I study what has been done with it first, so I know. But yeah, that is a good point. Like, what's the suspension stuff? I don't. Or like, are these the original wheels? And it's like, well, they are original wheels, but I don't know if they're original to the car. Or like, and everything's been restored. Like, it was rusted out, everything needed coated over, and like all the body work was redone. And I just don't know, like, I mean, it is still an original car, but like everything has been switched out. The engine, the transmission, like all of every aspect of a car that could be changed has been changed. It's like just the shell, And it's like, I don't really know all the answers to the questions. So and that's just I was thinking that this in real time. I want to have it as more like a casual way to review cars. Yeah. Like maybe like park it somewhere downtown and go through like a drive-through for fun. And be like, it's got like good height, like just like the feel of just like just more just everyday like stuff. Like, is this could this be a practical car? Yeah, that is sweet. Like that type stuff. Then like this. Right, just like I mean, because like have like, oh, this is fun. Yeah, like this is a really fun car. It's loud. It's awesome. Yeah, and like, do people stop and look at it and like talk to you about it? Yeah. They're like interview people downtown. Yeah, like it thoughts. Imagine being the person on the other end who owns the car, and they're like, "No, I don't really like this one." yeah. I'll just edit that out. Yeah, but just that type of stuff. Yeah, and it's just so much just a cool landscape and scenery out in Iowa too. Yeah, you can do definitely a lot of like I think like that one of the Instagram page I follow is this guy. He has a drone, has his own camera footage, and he goes up to people like at a gas station. He goes, "Hey, I like your car. Like, can I film you a free video?" Oh, just kind of like what you were saying. And they're like, "Yeah, like, let's do it." And then he gets a shot of them like peeling out, a shot of them like driving the car inside, and then like an overhead view going down a road. And Iowa has some really cool open roads like that. You can do some cool stuff. So right, yeah, I would love to do that. And there's also two car dealerships. There's one called Duffy's in Cedar Rapids.
then there's another place in Clarence, and it's all just like old muscle cars and like cool vans.
Yeah.
And they don't do like any like social media. And it's like, hey, like I'll do this for you if you let me like make things in this land. Just give me the keys for 2 hours.
If you let me drive these.
I'll do everything.
They're like, are you sure about that?
Yeah, they're at least just let me just make some videos on site.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the like one thing I wish I was better at was like creativity and like being able to like I get so frustrated with like video editing and like I feel like I should have more time, like you know what I mean, to be able to like do those things. And I don't know how you have all like because you have a job, you have a kid, and like I don't know how you find time to like edit videos, do stuff on the side. Like I don't know how you.
Yeah, well, a lot of it is I don't try to make it perfect, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, just like put
so if it's good not enough, it's good. And AI helps a lot with time, a lot. It can just chop up clips, and then I can go in, look them over, change some things.
Yeah.
And do that, and it's kind of just become my main like hobby now too.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So
I mean, it's a good little thing to do on the side that's actually productive. You know?
Yeah.
It's hard to find like productive hobbies. Like when Constance goes out of town for a few days, like I'll just play video games because like, dude, I'm 32, like I'm not really playing video games all that much. And so when she leaves, I'm like, I'll buy a new video game and I'll just play it for like 3 days. And like it's not really productive. It's not hurting anyone though. So but it's like if you had something on the side you could do that I could do, it kind of helps people. That would be the way to do it. Yeah.
Yes, and that's interesting too because for me this whole idea of like side hustle and stuff started after college when I man like I don't know like how I'm going to like make like money and have like a fun life and things.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of back in Denver working at the dispensary, not making much.
Yeah.
I kind of had to. Yeah. And even now it's like I make like it's the most I've made, but it's not like a ton, you know.
Yeah.
So maybe if I did like if my salary was doubled, maybe I wouldn't do this as hard, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's also like the whole purpose why people get into it a lot of times is like their first time like dipping their toe into something. They just want to try it and be like, do I enjoy doing this at all? And then they find out they enjoy doing it so much that they're willing to put more time into it, and then it takes over the income of their actual full-time job. And like that's what everyone wants, you know, is like to have something they enjoy doing, they're passionate about, they like actually care about the like end customer, and then also they're like, you know, they're benefiting personally from like doing this, like they're making money, and like that's the whole purpose, you know.
Yeah. And I love my full-time job. I drive, so I love to drive, so that's cool. And the company I work for it's a family-owned company. My like direct like supervisor is my friend.
Yeah.
So it's just like a good time, and I'm on the road. The day goes fast, and I can just like think and listen to podcasts.
Yes. That's exactly where I'm at too. Like where I work for a company I like my manager, everything's good, money's great. Don't worry. Like I'm not worried about like, you know, my job from day to day. And I think that like that stability helps people. Like just the stability helps people not have to think about like their next paycheck, you know. It's like you know the people that you work with, so you can trust them. And I think you know, like it's more maybe like an Iowa values thing, quote unquote, where it's like you want to trust the people you work with and like get yourself close to people that you can relate to, you know. It's hard to find that in a lot of places, like people who grew up in New York or San Francisco. Things might be a lot more transactional there.
Oh,
you know, and
Katrina talks about that a lot. Like growing up in Rhode Island,
small place,
and just like the dating scene is just like not the same. And so she was like, you have so many just like friends, and like when we first started dating, I'm like, what? Like that's like a weird thing. Again, to me, I'm like, What? Like, of course I do.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? And now it's not like a thing or anything. But
yeah.
Just like,
but
interesting.
Different dynamic because like when you grow up here, like I'll be out with Constance and we'll go to a bar or restaurant, or even in Hy-Vee we saw Austin also there.
Oh yeah.
And so it's just like we'll bump into people and be like, she's like, man, everyone. Like, her dad thinks I should be the mayor of North Liberty, like jokingly, right? And I'm just like, no, it's just like you went to high school here and you're kind of like friends with all these people, and you spread yourself out because it's a small place. But yeah, it's definitely fun, like being from here and then like getting to see how it changed. Like you went to Denver, she's from Rhode Island. Coming back, you get to see all these differences, and like that's the best part. Like,
yeah.
It doesn't feel the same.
Mm-hmm. And how long were you gone for?
So I went to Seattle for about 5 years, and then San Diego for about 3 years. So in total, it was just about 8 years. And then I moved to San Diego like right during COVID. Okay. So it was like, pretty dead and desolate. Like it wasn't as like populated, and no one was on the beach. Like they had the beaches closed for like the first 6 months I was there. So it was a completely different feeling. But like for me and Constance, that's where home is. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. We don't feel like home here. Oh yeah. Oh, that's interesting. So it's like, yeah, going to all these new places. We hope to fill that gap. Okay. So is the goal to get back there at some point? Yeah, we would like to have like like rental property, like not we'll use it. We'll use it. Yeah. Yeah. No, we would like to have like a rental property there where we can rent it out, but it's just like the housing market is insane. Like the smallest, like worst place you can think of is still $700,000. It's like, who's gonna rent this? So, but anyway, it would be a good place for us to like be able to go back to, and like, yeah, we're not gonna spend a ton of time in the house anyway. So, yeah. But yeah, we would like to move back. It's just like you're in this situation now with like raising a kid. You have like a family and support system here, and like that's like my sister runs a daycare. My mom literally shares a backyard with my sister, like houses right next to each other. Why would I like leave here if we're thinking about having kids? Mm-hmm. So we might long term. We'll see. Yeah, that and have you thought about having kids? It's yeah, we want to have kids, or at least one kid. I mean, we haven't really like decided on how many, but like one or two, and it's just really it's about timing. Like we just got happy, and we also just got married last year and went on our honeymoon, and we're like, do we want to do any more traveling, like international? Like, because once you have a kid, for the first 1 to 2 years, like you're pretty much glued to home, so yeah. But we have, yeah. What about you guys? Do you think you have any? Oh no, I got a vasectomy. You said no. In July, I think. Yeah. What is that process like? I mean, you can. No. I talked about it on the demo tapes with Nick. Oh, really? I should have listened. Yeah. The first part sucks a lot, because they give you a shot, and it's just like it was like probably 8 seconds of me being like, I think I made a mistake. I was like, oh no, like why, like what am I doing? Whoops. And then it's just numb. Yeah. But I was just so like tense. But you're awake, like you weren't under anesthesia. No, just a shot, and just like numbed everything. That's crazy. So the shot stuck. Oh, man. But then like you can't feel anything, but you still know that like you're doing stuff. Yeah. So you're just so tense. Oh, like, man. It probably took like 15 minutes. Oh, that was it? Yeah. Oh, I was thinking it'd be like an hour. No, it's short. It's like 15 minutes. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. So, I mean, and then afterwards, like, what is the healing process like? Can't lift for a week. The first day is mostly just like resting. I didn't have any pain. Well, that's good. I just kind of just sitting around the first weekend, because I got it done Friday afternoon. Yeah. And Saturday just like chilled ice. Sunday chilled ice, and then was back to work on Monday. That's wild, man. Yeah, I would think like I had a couple minor surgeries, like I had an umbilical hernia, and then like my wisdom teeth out, and my appendix removed, and all these things. but like those I was under anesthesia, and I woke up and I was like, oh, this is crazy. I don't have my, But when you're awake, just watching it, I would be like freaking out, man.
So, I was just like
I donated plasma for a long time, and like in college for money, and I was just like I kind of enjoyed like watching the needle and the blood and stuff, but now I'm like I don't know what changed. Like maybe like a couple years ago, I was just like no, not really exciting for me.
Yeah, but it was definitely worth it though. Besides from not having a kid, it's like it's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, your kid seems to love being an only child. He's like, let's just hang out all the time, Dad.
Yeah.
It's a good time. I feel like every dad, like every kid looks at their dad like they're a superhero. You know what I mean? Like, Dad can lift that thing. Like, Dad can do this. Like, do you feel that?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Like whenever I mow, cause I have like the old school, just like a push mower.
Oh, no motor. Like then, like the Amish style.
Yeah. Have the Amish style.
Yeah,
that's the Jebediah 96, and he has his fake one, and we'll just mow.
He'll like go over the spots you mowed. Yeah, that's awesome.
So yesterday after work we mowed the front yard, backyard, and our neighbors.
You did your neighbors too?
Perfect. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, she's awesome. Shout out Beth.
Shout out Beth. We love you.
Yeah, she's a fever.
But I think that the nice thing about like doing that though with him is like now he's like learning these like we got to take care of people. You know, that's why like I'm so excited to be a dad at some point. Like Kilo, my last dog, lab beagle mix, and he was like my child. Like I felt like I taught him everything.
The best.
Yeah, and I was like, R.I.P. And I was so happy to like show him to people and everything like that, and like. When you have a kid, I bet it's that times 100, you know, where like my kid has good manners. Like I teach him how to care for other people, you know.
There's so many dynamic. There's like the classic like father son thing, like the Lion King, like remember who you are. And then there's also like he the quarterback and I'm like the coach, like tell him sitting on the sideline, and then he goes and like
that's cool
type thing too. And then there's like I'm just like a corner man trying to like you fall, you okay,
you get back up,
Then just like teaching him stuff is just it's so cool. Yeah.
Does he watch any of the like? Does he like take a liking to the technical stuff like the drone?
He doesn't like the drone. He does not like the drone. Because the first time I flew it, he was inside, and I flew it right up against a window.
And he was like, nothing.
Yeah. So not a fan.
That's hilarious. Having a kid is just a whole different thing. I mean, like everyone I hear talk about it is like it changes your life so much. Like you don't know like how much you love other people or like how much you appreciate your parents and like all these things that like come from having a kid when you're like, oh, this is my responsibility now. And and also like people getting more emotional. Like when my dad died, I cried so much. I still cry at like the end of movies that are like, why am I crying right now? But it's like when you have a kid, people talk about like I get so emotional, and you know, like it's just a whole change up.
Yeah, and it's been fun. Even in a specific example, like movies are more fun.
Yeah,
like any movies that involve the kid just hits so hard. Like if I watch a Millionaire Stellar, it's
done for. Is that the one where he comes back and his daughter is like his grandma's? Yeah, man.
That or Coco, hey baby. But will just make me so sad.
It's weird how that stuff changes. Like you would not expect it to like change your emotional state so much, but then it does, and you're like, I'm actually okay with it. Like
you really do just see everyone who's an adult. Like we used to be a baby, and then whatever happened, here you are.
And like you want your kid to be like when parents left the house in like high school or something, one of the parents would look at you and be like, all right, Jesse, you're in charge. Going to the grocery store. Don't let anyone do anything dumb. Like you want your kid to be that kid, you know? Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, they're just like a worry about stuff. Like, hey, like don't run, like slow down. I'm so afraid of him getting hurt. when I know as a kid you're still gonna do those things.
Yeah.
Like you can't even help it.
I saw this clip of Bill Nye, the science guy. I mean, everyone knows him, but he was like, "What if you?" Or no, maybe it wasn't Bill Nye. It might have been the astronomer guy. I can't remember.
Oh, Neil.
Neil deGrasse Tyson,
Yeah.
where he's like, he's like, let your kid tip that glass off the table and see what it's like when the glass falls off of a table and crashes 4 feet and shatters all over the ground. Like, it's gonna be scary for them, and they're gonna know I don't do that anymore. Like, that is like, I would never let my kid do that. And I heard him say that, I'm like, that's a good point. Like, action, reaction. You know?
Yeah, that stuff is harsh. Like he'll do just so many things, like just throwing his plate, or just like putting cards in like the vents.
Yeah.
But everything is a new thing. He doesn't know. It's all just one big experiment.
Man, that's so funny.
Obviously, you want to like let him do that stuff, but like you don't.
Yeah.
At all. It's the same thing.
Well, that's how this is Constance's first dog that she's raised. Like her parents didn't have dogs, and she met Kilo when Kilo's like 12 years old, and so we're raising Happy, and like he'll eat every leaf, every dandelion, all the grass and dirt, and like we both freak out. We're like, dude, he's gonna die. Like his intestines are gonna be blocked, and we're gonna need a surgery. And he ends up being fine. And it's just like, man, why do we stress that much about it? But like, oh, man, it's scary. Like you don't want them to mess up, and you're like, oh, that's $10,000. Like, yeah.
Like, hey, Chew, no running. You're gonna fall.
Yeah.
When he runs, it's so stressful because he doesn't fall like often at all. But I just feel like he's just gonna fall and just knock out his teeth.
Oh, dude, he's gonna fall and hit like a brick on a fireplace, like a mantle, and you're like, oh, his face is gonna be destroyed forever.
Yeah, like, so much danger everywhere.
Funny. Yeah.
But the first year, I felt like I was so weird. Cause you don't know how to act. Like, do I act more like mature now and like not swear ever, or like do I? Then I remember thinking that a lot, and then somewhere around like a year and a month, I was just like, I'm just myself still. Yeah. But I'm just like a dad now. But it literally took a year of like not knowing like how to like be and just be weird but still enjoying it, if that makes sense.
No, it makes complete sense because like this happened with my niece when she was like 5 years old, and I was still talking to her like she was a baby, but then she's 5, and then I was like, oh, I'm just gonna talk to her like an adult. From next time I see her, like I'll cuss and kind of like I'll just be myself and joke about the things I joke about, and she loved it. She was like, my uncle's funny, like, and it's just like they find out who your real personality is. And I think, dude, kids, maybe not a year old, but maybe like 3-4 years old, like they know what authenticity is, like, and they don't want their dad to like be this, but not my shit. It's like, dude, be my dad. Come on. Like, and the relationship that everyone wants with their kids, I feel like, I mean, what I wanted with my parents always was like to be able to tell them anything and feel like they're my friends. Like I always envied that in my friends and their parents, was like seeing how they would just like say whatever they want in front of their parents, and their parents would like correct them if they had to, but otherwise they're like, I'm just here for you, Yeah. And like that's what everyone wants, Yeah. Just being accepted.
Yeah. Then and just once you get in the routine, at first, like I forget what I used to not like. Yeah. Like him getting he's a great sleeper.
Oh, that's
just clutch. Like so.
Like Sunday mornings, like
he's slept through the night since like 10 months old. Or just like just consistently, and but just like not being able to go out every night if you want to. Things like that. At first it sucks, but then you just get used to it, and then it just becomes like what life is. But then it's like, well, if I'm not going out as much, I'll have more energy. I can go to the gym more. I can do this. I can do that. So you just become more like locked in. I feel like too.
I think that's definitely like the hard part right now for me. me and Constance is just like dealing with that, like, oh, we're locked in at home now, and we have to be together, taking care of Happy like all the time, because he'll just destroy stuff if you let him be alone,
Yeah.
And so it's like, yeah, you kind of have to be like, all right, well, I guess we're home now, so like we'll just spend time with our dog and like train him really well and like watch movies or like whatever you can do. Like, yeah, it's interesting.
And that's cool too. Like like you guys would crush it. You'll be great. So no stress there.
I think that having a dog or a cat like this thick.
No, cats. She
not
just sits here like I figured get you here.
Yeah, having a dog is a good step into being a parent. Yeah.
And it's yeah. So and it's cool because like there's no right or wrong way to. If you want to have kids, if you don't, cool.
Yeah, I mean,
oh shit.
I know exactly, and I think that that's like in life. There are always like, I hate to put it this way, but like there are people that are parents and aren't parents. There are people who are poor because there are people who are rich. Like there are people who are sad because there are people who are happy. Like it's just a weird dichotomy of life that you have all these, like, everyone's at a different stage and different part of life, and like, but yeah, dude, if you get the luxury of having a kid, that's like the best gift you can have. It's awesome.
Yeah, it really is. It's just, and it's weird too because sometimes it's like there'll be some days where we're like 70% of our interactions were like a pain, but then at the end of the night it's like, oh yeah, good day.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I know. Constance and I are going through that.
Let's do that again.
Yeah.
Let's do that again tomorrow.
Constance and I are going through that now, where we're like, some days we'll look back and be like, dude, Happy was an asshole today. And he'll be asleep at like 9 o'clock, and we're like, we're in bed at 9.
I kind of miss him.
Yeah. Like, man, I can't wait till he wakes up tomorrow. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Damn, I know you said you had to stop at 2, right?
Oh well, he had a call and he's sleeping, so
cool. Okay.
No major stress. What time do you have? Do you have something with your dog?
Well, we put him down because we had puppy class at PetSmart in the morning.
Yeah.
So we put him down at like 12:50. So he's probably good for I know I have to at least head out of here in like 15 minutes, but we'll be good.
All right, cool. I'm gonna piss quick, then we can keep it going.
Yeah.
And it's night too, because then you like that air. The AI will just edit it out.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, it's so fun.
I like how it says The Office on the door. Like The Office, the show. I didn't even think about that.
And it's her office too.
So is this a 4-bedroom house then?
It would be 3.
Damn. Yeah, this is nice. Oh, that's a storage closet under the stairs. Yeah. I'll trade with you.
Oh yeah, get on in there. Oh yeah, that like the fans off. Fuck. Should I have one more beer?
No, I thought you were gonna seashells.
Yeah, Katrina. She got all the
decor.
Well, it's all mine, but she made that the print.
From it too?
Yeah. Then she made into a print and a card.
Dude. And your guys' record player actually works, it looks like.
Yep. Yeah.
That's sweet. I like. Oh, in the old Polaroid, or not Polaroid, the old camera.
Oh yeah, that's my key badge from slanging.
Slanging. Is that your current job or?
That's the key badge for working at a dispensary.
That's funny.
Yeah. So if you read the back, it's got like the little marijuana.
That's so funny.
Enforcement division.
But you know what's crazy is like, so I realized this at like local liquor stores and like head shops and stuff, is that they have like Delta 9 THC, and it's like basically weed.
It is.
But like, why? How is that legal? But
I think there's some weird loophole because I got some gummies and they're effective. Like they're effective. It's the thing.
Yeah.
I think if I do want one more beer, I won't be drunk or anything, but I'll just be a little squirrely.
You gotta decide how the rest of your
and that's the thing.
I think I need to hold off because I actually have to drive you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm at my house.
Yeah, I'm at my own house. That's the other hard part about beer. Like, you have a few of them, and you're like, this is great. I'm good. I'm glad I have my own house. And they're like, shit, I need chicken breast for later. Or like, I need to pick up a couple bell peppers for dinner. Like, oh, how am I going to get those?
I'll just be like a little just like loose and just like a little dumb. You know what I mean? I won't be and it's, what, 2?
Yeah.
I'll save it. No, fuck it. It's the first live show. Like,
that's awesome. Should I say fuck it too, or what?
I know peer pressure here. Peer pressure.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I have to do after this, like I said, I got a PS5, so I was going to go to video games, etc. If they're still open.
What are you going to get?
Well, so
Gamers is right down there too.
Where? It's called.
Wait. It might be Video Game Etc.
It's next to the hobby store.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Video Games Etc. But I looked it up on Google Maps and it's not there anymore. So I think they might have closed.
I'm there so much.
What are these? What you're on?
So I'm playing
Far Cry 6, yeah.
I just got Far Cry 6. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's great.
Yeah. Is it? So it's not like all of them together. The Odyssey is like its own story.
Yes, and it involves like a 300, just like the Spark.
That's sweet.
And it takes place in Greece. Huge open world map. I've been playing that game since 2017.
You've been playing it that long?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I built them. I beat the main quest, but it's just so much, and it's still so fun.
Yeah.
I just sail around and just.
Far Cry 6 I tried to play for a while, and then I also at the same time I bought Saints Row. I can't remember whatever the most recent one that came out.
3 or
something like that.
I haven't played since 2.
But it was just too much to manage both, so I was like, I'll just play one of them. But anyway, I was looking. Cleggy told me about Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man. So have you played that? Oh, you're a Marvel fan, aren't you? Yeah. I thought, you have it right here.
Yeah. This and that.
Yeah.
Those.
So he said the original one, Spider-Man 1, is the best story mode, and then Spider-Man 2 online is like, it says that it's better like gameplay, and then the third one everyone's like, it's not that great. So
that's accurate. Yeah. The first I've only heard amazing things. I've watched walkthroughs because I have the Xbox, so they can't play. But now they do have. Samsung has some partnership with Microsoft where you can play just games off the Samsung on an app, and they have UFC 5 and Spider-Man the Miles Morales one.
Yeah.
So I'm tempted to, but I'm also like, this whole thing might fall apart if I start playing.
The only reason I got a PS5 now, I was gonna wait until GTA 6 came out. The only reason I got it now is I don't know if these tariffs are gonna actually make prices. I'm like, do I just get it now? I don't know.
Yeah, that's good thinking.
But I mean, is this the most recent Xbox then?
No, that's the Xbox One S, and then there's the Xbox Series S, or like the Xbox S. Yeah.
But all the games work the same though.
Not all of the games, but I can play the newest games off my TV. Yeah. I just have to get the Bluetooth controller. Yeah. And I really want to get a UFC 5 because I played UFC 4 so much.
Dude, those games are so fun.
They're so fun. And the career modes are so good too.
They're so technical though. Like, I'm not very good with remembering sequences of buttons and stuff. Mm-hmm. And UFC was exactly that. It was 3 buttons together did this. Same with Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah.
Terrible with Mortal Kombat.
Like X, Y, A, so like a jab, cross, leg kick.
Something like that. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Yeah, that's why the more basic games are right up my alley.
That's why I think I'm switching more to just Far Cry 6 and Assassin's Creed, where now I just try to play on the weekends. Yeah. I'll probably play tonight some, or maybe right after this.
That's sweet. It's fun.
But yeah, they're so fun and so good, and you can just spend so much time on them. So it's dangerous.
That's why we got a Nintendo Switch for our honeymoon, because we're gonna have some direct flights from Chicago to Zurich, Switzerland, and then also from Athens, Greece, back to Chicago. They're long flights, and so we're we'll get a Nintendo Switch, and we play games for 2-3 hours of the almost half of the flight duration, and it was fun. Nintendo Switch is great for that.
Yeah, that would be so fun. Then they got some cool games too. Do you have Zelda? Or what do you play?
No, on Switch we have like a couple racing games called Cruisin' something. I think it's called just Cruising, or Cruisin'. It's like the ones you find in an arcade.
Like Cruising USA and Cruising World, like
yeah,
and those ones.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
And then we have Catan digital version, and then like Mario Party, Mario Kart, and then I got Red Dead Redemption just because it was like if she doesn't play, then I'll play. You know? Yeah. And then Plants vs Zombies. That game.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption. That's a game that looks so. I mean, it's so good, but I just can't. It's too good. It's too big, you know.
It is too big, and like the other thing, when I was playing this game, every time Constance looked over and we were in the airplane flying on our most recent trip, she was like, "Are you just riding a horse all the time?" And I was like, "I kind of am." Like the mission is like, take your horse here, and then go talk to someone, and then take your horse here, and then there's like a shootout, and then you get back on your horse.
Yeah. Then I say that in like the best way. Like
it's so fun.
It's so big. It's so real. I just don't have. I can't spend a mission that takes 2 hours that actually takes 2 hours.
Yeah, I know, but it's so fun though. Like you can get behind, and like the other thing, there's for PS5 a game called Payday 3, which is like a bank heist game, and so, like you can play online with your friends, and like you all go into the same lobby, and then you like rob a bank together in New York City.
That sounds so fun.
Right, and like it's you and your friends doing the same mission, and that sounds awesome. Like if you could do that with other games, that'd be sweet.
Yeah. Those are some of my favorite games. The best that were just so good for a team co-op. Like Perfect Dark Zero was fun, and Kane and Lynch.
Oh, he has all the FIFAs too.
Oh yeah.
And also, have you played FIFA Street? That game is so fun. NFL Street is awesome too. And you have the original Nintendo too. That's like, yeah.
Well, the 64. Did you play NBA Street Volume 2?
Yeah.
I got that game at the Den. Remember that?
Yeah, that place is awesome. Now it's a Target. Yeah. It's a city Target or whatever. Yeah, that's funny.
Not the same, but...
No. But yeah, I didn't know they sold video games even. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I know they had Pokemon cards and like Yu-Gi-Oh cards and stuff like that. But yeah.
You could go upstairs and all the posters and bongs and shit.
Yeah. And you're like, I'm not 18. I'm not
what's this?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so many frisbees.
They had so many frisbees. And do you frisbee golf or no?
I don't, but I don't not, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I haven't for like probably 10 years, but I love frisbee golf. It's so fun. And I have one disc. Like everyone has like satchels that have like 12 discs. Yeah, they're like the fucking disc golf guys. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I have one disc for putting, for driving, for like
and the spin jammer too.
Those where you just like hot fingers. Those were so fun, man. Do you have one of those?
No.
Oh shit! I was gonna say let's go play with it. I might find one though. I might buy one online.
Oh, play it again maybe. Oh, I should do. Make them a marketing plan.
Yeah, they need one.
I love that place.
Their signs are the same, but like you go inside and you're like, oh man, this store is awesome.
It's still just like crushing. Like, oh yeah.
And you can find, like, I was looking at kettlebells on...
Dude, I got my kettlebells down there.
You got them from there?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. On Amazon, they're like $1 a pound. That's a lot of money. And then plus shipping. And then at Play It Again, it's like someone getting rid of their kettlebells and you can get them for like $15.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. I'm in. How's the home gym?
Home gym is going really well.
I've seen some pictures, but not like a lot.
Well, it's interesting because like a quarter of the downstairs area is like our storage. Like we just have a curtain rod that covers everything.
Oh yeah.
And then in front of that we have like a pool table and bar. That's kind of like right when you come down the stairs downstairs. So it's like pool table and like a small bar. And then next to that is like the squat rack, the barbell, the plates, and then we wrap the walls in, it's called pole wrap. It's kind of like bamboo wrapping. And then this like fake artificial leaves around the side. So it looks really cool, but it's like so conflicting because you have a wet bar right next to like the squat rack. It's like, do I take a shot of tequila or do I do a squat,
I like it. I like it.
But yeah, it's cool. It's a fun little place, and like we just don't get down there enough. Like we have a TV down there that we put on one of those like roller things. Mm-hmm. We can connect our Apple TV to it and watch the games and stuff. We just haven't gone down there to actually do it. It's like watch a game, play pool, enjoy the little wet bar. But yeah.
And is that mostly where you lift? So where do you work out?
Since we got Happy, that's the main place we lift is like in the basement. We'll trade off doing like an hour each. But we both have memberships at Top Shape Gym.
Yeah. So what's that place like? It looks really nice.
It's awesome. They have everything you could need there at a gym. And I mean, it's very high ceilings, very open, tons of sunlight. But during the winter, it's just tough because it gets dark so early and then the lights aren't very bright. At the end of a long day, you're like, man, I'm tired.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great. They have all the like squat racks and like functional lifting like platforms and stuff like that, and more dynamic stuff for like your like weight machines and cables and things like that.
Saunas.
They do have both the women's and the men's locker rooms have a sauna and steam room. Yeah. So, and I have like a recommendation for you if you want. Do you like saunas?
Oh yeah.
There's this.
We're gonna build one at some point. Or slash buy. I don't know if it's build one, but.
Well, at Costco they sell them, I guess.
Yeah. Like build one that you can buy. I'm not gonna build one from.
Yeah. But there's this one on Amazon from Serene Life is the brand, and they have a stand up or a sit down one. And I've had both of them, and they're like it's just a little like box that you stand or sit in.
Oh yeah.
Has infrared on the sides, and then the stand up one has a red light that you connect. So it's awesome. If you like saunas, highly recommend it.
Okay. Yeah. I'll talk to you more about that. Yeah. That's what's up. And they have two top shapes, isn't there?
So yeah, they have one in Iowa City, kind of like on the southeast side of Iowa City, and then North Liberty, and I think they have one in Cedar Rapids or Davenport. There's another one. They're like a bigger chain, I think, that they bought because it used to be Core Fitness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And do they like 24-hour access?
Yeah, so you get a little scan card, you can go in whenever. And yeah, so all of the I mean, no matter what your schedule is, you're covered. That place is awesome.
I didn't know that.
They also have like workout rooms where they'll do classes and stuff, and in the North Liberty one at least, they have like a big tire, like tractor tire you can flip.
I love doing that shit too.
That is like
that the sled.
Yeah.
And pulling the rope down, all that Rocky IV montage.
Insert Rocky IV montage, yeah. But no, that is one of the best parts about the gym. Like they just have a ton of space, and like even at the busiest peak hours, it's not that busy.
Dude, and Jason Koblenz works there. Doesn't he? Do you know him?
Jason, what's his last name?
Koblenz, mustache, huge quads.
I don't think I've seen him in the North Liberty one.
He used to. I think it's the Iowa City one now.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen him. Not that I mean, we just started going there like a year and a half or 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
So. But where do you go? Because
I go to Fifth Street, Fitness on Fifth, and Gilbert Street.
That is it's like a newer place towards Iowa River Landing.
Yeah.
Like these back or not these back.
Like Fifth Street.
Yeah, right by like Wells Fargo.
Yeah, it's so close.
Yeah.
And the other one is really close to my work, but they're cool. Theona is weird.
Yeah.
But I want to find something new. I think so. Knowing that top shape is 24/7 is a good
helps. Yeah. Yours does have a closing time.
No.
Oh well, that's good then.
I thought the top shape did.
No, yeah, they're open all the time. So yeah, I mean, and it's nice even on holidays when like no one's staffed. Like you just scan in to get in.
Yeah,
so.
The Thanksgiving morning lift is what.
Yeah. Before you like eat all the turkey and just like
getting it at like 5, getting it in.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's got to be so hard with kids. Like,
but we just partnership, just communicate. Weekly counseling. They're up there. They're on the fridge, and we just always go through.
Like who's doing what on what day of time?
Yeah,
that helps so much.
It works out.
Like you got to tackle it that way because like it, like with Happy, our dog not the same as a kid, obviously, but like when he goes down for a nap, we're like, all right, now's our time to like do stuff. Like we gotta do laundry, we got
that's the same.
lift.
Yeah. In a way, time wise, it is the same.
Yeah,
right? Like
you gotta do the dishes all quiet, like can't drop it. Yeah.
Oh fuck! Damn it!
Just be like, I don't know how to play this. Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, it's having dogs great, but it's like the first year just brutal, and then hopefully after that it pays off.
Oh yeah. Oh, it definitely will. It will. Do you gotta get out of here?
Yeah, now it's about 2:15, so probably should. Yeah.
Sounds good. And I did those mics, but I was like, Sunday is Amazon Day, so I'll do it then. Oh, and then I was like, oh duh, I'm not gonna have them. So we'll have them for next time, or
yeah, we'll see how this works. See.
So I've done this already. It works good.
Okay. Yeah.
But the mics would be nice for like if we do stuff outside for like the car stuff.
That would be sweet. Are they like the little clip-on ones? Yeah, that's sweet.
Plugging into the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you would want to do that the X5 or the Camaro.
We should do the Camaro. I mean, that's way more cool than the X5.
But they're both sick though.
Yeah. Damn. Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you. Love you. Bye, everybody. Abby says.